Not long ago, this beautiful woman with the perfect figure was nothing more than a laughingstock. Just a fat girl nobody took seriously. After briefly tasting the sweet thrill of public admiration, the sudden fall from grace hit her like a ton of bricks. She never wanted to feel that pain again. Determined not to go back to that life, she rushed to her boss's wife, clutching the last bit of money she had left. On her knees, she begged for help to return to her former self. Tears streaming down her face, she pleaded, desperate and broken. But instead of helping, the boss's wife simply stuck out her foot. "If you want my help," she said coldly, "lick my shoe." Most people would have walked away, but not her. With no pride left to protect, she crawled forward, bent down, and did the unthinkable. Shocked by her lack of shame, the boss's wife actually followed through on her promise. When Yijir finally opened her eyes again, her face and hands were back to normal, but her body still scarred and damaged. Overcome with emotion, she ran to the boss's wife and clung to her leg in gratitude, only for the two to end up in a violent argument. Yijir had become consumed, obsessed with beauty, driven by desperation. In a fit of madness, she killed the boss's wife without hesitation. Using pieces of her body, she rebuilt herself into the person she used to be. Soon after, she won a beauty pageant, the ultimate validation. Everything seemed to be going her way, until the moment she found herself hanging in the air, helpless. A man stood nearby, taking selfies. Then he opened his jacket, revealing dozens of eyes all over his body. What the hell was going on? One day, Yijir met the man of her dreams. Now that she was beautiful, she felt confident, carefree. The two quickly became a couple. What she didn't know was that everything about him, every smile, every touch, was part of a carefully laid trap. When Yijir visited his home, something strange caught her attention. Looking at the family photo, she couldn't help but wonder. Everyone else looked so average, yet he was stunningly handsome. As she wandered around the house, she stumbled upon a bottle of the same beauty serum she once used. Her heart sank. Then she found something even more chilling. Stacks of fake IDs. It hit her like lightning. He was the serial killer featured on the news. Back in the living room, fear gripped her. Pretending to need the restroom, she slipped away, only to discover something truly horrifying inside. Panic surged through her veins. But before she could run, he appeared behind her. She'd been his target all along. Moments later, she was hanging like the others. And when he unzipped his shirt to reveal a grotesque body covered in eyes, the truth finally came out. He wasn't always a man. He used to be the second sister in those old photos. Using the same beauty serum, she transformed herself into a man. And now she was hunting down every beautiful woman, killing them and absorbing their bodies into her own.